Could you imagine doing your best to protect the public from a marauder, a thug, who openly states that he wants to kill somebody, that he doesn't care if he goes to jail or dies, and is threatening to everybody in the subway car that you're on? This, of course, happened to Daniel Penny, who then restrained the individual. The man died after being put in a chokehold with synthetic marijuana in his system, with all sorts of other problems. This man who had formerly assaulted people, tried to kidnap, apparently, a 7-year-old, and now the New York justice system, of course, tries him for manslaughter. When they don't get the jury to agree, when somehow they're deadlocked despite all the evidence that would exonerate Daniel Penny, the prosecution dismisses the charge of manslaughter, from which they cannot continue to the next lesser charge in an effort to pin the lesser charge on him. This is not prosecution by which you protect the public. This is the opposite. They are creating an anarcho-tyrannistic state for which we live in, where the bad men that are their political allies, those supporting the ideology that they want, are protected by the law. For example, just as one, in San Francisco, if you're an Uber driver, they'll give you a $200 ticket instantly for parking for a minute illegally when trying to pick up somebody, but they will turn a blind eye to the person breaking in your window to steal your laptop, which is inside. That is anarcho-tyranny. Anarchism, and allowing anybody to do what they desire if they're on your side politically, if they support the measures that you want, which is basically the destruction, the communist destruction of the United States and our rule of law. But if you're a lawful abiding citizen, then you are tyrannized by the authorities. And the same thing is happening in New York. If you stand up for the public, if you do something good, if you try to keep society intact, then you will be penalized. But if you are a thug, then you are released. And just a quick question. If the races were reversed, do you think that this prosecution would have come? Absolutely not. Anybody who says so is lying to you or mistaken, because BLM, of course, was outraged over the fact that it was a black man. And I don't want to see color of skin in anything that goes on in America. I would rather not, but these people make it the forefront of their argument. So we are then forced to account for the color of skin. The same thing that happened in New York City with the man who was gunned down, and the left is openly celebrating it. If it was a black woman, do you think that they would be behaving in the same manner? But no, it was a bad white man. The left is antithetical to all the glue that holds society together, to the decency. They want destruction. They want the anarcho-tyranny, which is why Daniel Penny is being prosecuted, why the prosecutors dropped the charge so that they could stick him with the lesser of the two. Because this is ideologically driven. And these people should be in jail because they are not adhering to the principle that justice is blind. And this is a founding principle of English common law. They are completely ripping off the blindfold, basing it on one's skin color / ideology. This is the destruction of America and why we elected Donald Trump once again resoundingly. This is the one chance that America has to overturn this movement that will suffocate us completely if they are allowed to gain power. These people are flat out evil, those in charge, and they have the useful idiots that are backing them. The Antifa protesters for BLM with the sad lives that they don't feel that they can get ahead and thus find camaraderie in the destruction of those who they blame, which is why they are celebrating the open murder of the United Healthcare CEO. This is the America that they desire, where you openly cheer for the murder of a political opponent, and you come down with the full force and weight of the law against those who protect the public from your political ally, which is based on identity politics. The same people that protested, rioted, killed, maimed people, and destroyed businesses when George Floyd lost his life, likely due to a drug overdose. They destroyed America over this, and yet they are openly embracing the murder of a white man. And again, would they do that if it was a black female CEO? Absolutely not. This is the ideological possession of the left, and it is one of pure malevolence and evil. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Peace.